Okay, so this video is addressed to black and brown men who live in the United States. Um, there was definitely a time in my life in which I could have been immediately or rapidly engaged in various sorts of verbal combats with people who regarded me as some kind of an ethnic or racial adversary. And this is particularly something I was susceptible to when I was a teenager, maybe younger than 15. But as I've gotten older, I've gotten less capable of engaging in hot-tempered or intensely charged arguments with people who are bigoted. And instead of preoccupying myself about what they think and feel about me and people who look like me, I decided at some point to pursue spiritual practices that would cause me to flatline and even sometimes transcend egoic, self-serving, anxiously self-protecting impulses. And as a result of that, I tasted the death of my ego multiple times. And today, at the age of, I'll say over 30, I no longer have any appetite for engaging in adversarial, conflict-laden relationships with anyone. And instead of sparking conflict with others or responding to their adversarial inputs in a hostile way that so-called Gen Z types would say is going to match their energy, I made a different move, which was to forge an oasis of love toward other people who are, I guess you can call them BIPOC or, black and brown people. So I'm not going to get involved in the raw numbers of my pro-social efforts, but I've helped a number of white and non-white people now because I was centrally concerned with certain kinds of moral developments since I was very young. And I'm at a point at which I can rest peacefully in my own skin without feeling rattled by, say, the perspectives of some astroturfed, overpopular racist or something. Because every morning, multiple times a week, or multiple times a month at minimum, I can reconsult a sort of information base that confirms that I've been, for lack of a less grandiose seeming term, a life-saving influence in the lives of many people who are born into misfortune and disprivilege. And most of those people happen to not be white. So once you forge an oasis of love, whether it's part of a pool of help recipients who receive your assistance, or it's just in like a community setting or in a couple of relationships with other non-white people, you will not be preoccupied with the sort of scheming and machinations of racist people you have to put up with. You will direct most of your energies toward proactively loving allies, rather than reactively hating and attacking self-elected enemies.